episode 25, Cruise Control bonus episode. Hello and welcome to this week's episode of 5 to 1. 5 to 1 is all about the countdown from our panel of experts on a different topic each week. Today, we are discussing our upcoming vacation, kind of in our style of counting down from
5 to 1. You're late.
This will not be a standard 5 to 1 episode. It's really more of an announcement that we are taking a short break while we are out on vacation somewhere in the Caribbean. Since this is 5 to 1, however, I thought I could ask you guys 5 quick questions about our upcoming cruise.
Okay.
Sounds good?
Yeah.
All right. Well, before we get started, though, we should also announce that Cade just won his 5th consecutive wrestling state title this past weekend. 6 if you count novice state, right?
Yes.
So, congrats.
Just a tad bit late.
Well, I actually pushed it on time, but the sound has like a whole second of silence before they start clapping. I probably should have edited it before I pushed it, but whatever. We didn't do a whole lot of wrestling this season. Did that make you nervous heading into state?
No, I felt like I was going to surprise everyone and then kick.
I don't think it would be a surprise to anybody. Has anybody in that bracket ever come close to beating you before?
Well.
No, before.
Nathan? No, not before.
He didn't come close to beating him, no. So your confidence level was pretty high. How did you feel about this bracket compared to your other brackets at state in the years past?
Who did I have last year?
Oh, I shouldn't ask you this because you don't remember anybody.
Did I have Samara last year?
No, it was 2 years ago. Last year you had Jaden Bustillos.
Oh, well, this one was a lot less.
So you felt more confident about this bracket heading into state than prior years?
Yes.
In the past 5 years?
Because from what the knowledge that because I've been to barely any tournaments and I faced the people that I was going to face recently, I was like, okay, I've beaten all these people pretty good. So,
okay.
Well, except Wesley Goldman, I was kind of surprised when he won. But, I beat the guy who usually beats him pretty good.
Yeah.
And then Zachary, I already know Zachary.
So Zachary was a surprise that he made the finals, and he was really wrestling well. Did he had you a little bit nervous heading into your?
Yes.
Yeah, but you beat him pretty good, 16-3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he had one scare in the semis.
Yes.
That was the match. You were losing with about 40 seconds left, 2-0, and ended up winning 5-2. So congratulations, 5 straight Open State Championships, 6 if you count your novice year.
Thank you.
When you won novice state. To all the non-wrestling listeners out there, your first year, you're called a rookie. Your second year, you're called a novice. And they have a tournament for just rookies and novices called Novice State, where only first and second year wrestlers can go. And Cade won that state championship during his second year. And then since then has won 5 consecutive Open State Championships. That year he won novice state. He got second at the Open State Championship. That's when you lost to Sammy Gerard.
Oh, wait. Who did I have in my novice state bracket that I faced?
Case George, Elijah Pena, Mason Gutierrez.
I don't know, Mason.
Cade.
You busted your nose on the top of his head.
Oh, yeah, that I kept wrestling and then most score.
Oh, it was like 10-1 or something like that.
So, Cade, your next match, win. No disintegration. It's from Star Wars.
I know, it just doesn't really make sense here.
No, it's from a movie.
I know, it just doesn't apply to this
sense.
conversation.
I just wanted to say it.
Okay, good job. Okay, so here to talk about our vacation are the 3 of us. It's the normal crowd. I came up with these like just a minute ago, so they're not great. But I am Caribbean Cruz, and I am joined by my 2 beach bum sons, my 12-year-old snorkeling, and my 10-year-old jet ski.
Mine is
nice.
Horrible.
I told you, they're not very good.
Nice.
Okay, let's get right into it. Are you ready? All right. Question
number 5.
Do you know where we are going?
Mexico.
Oh, wait, hold on. 3. There's Belize.
Yeah.
There's one that starts with an H.
Correct. Honduras.
Honduras, and I forgot the third one.
Mexico.
Mexico.
East Hemisphere.
Cozumel, Mexico. Yeah, I'm surprised. I didn't know you guys had any idea where we were going.
Eastern
Well, I
Hemisphere.
mean, I didn't either, but when
Am
I
I
went to
correct?
Walmart,
Oh man.
Nana,
Western Hemisphere.
Nana said, I asked her where we're going, and she told me.
No. East is on the left, right?
What?
No. Depends if you're facing north or south. If you're
No,
facing
west is on
south,
the left.
If you're just
No.
looking on a
If
map,
you're-
then
if you're looking at a map, which is not reality, west is on the left.
Yeah.
East is on the right.
are you?
Think of a compass. NESW. Are you asking if I'm sure? No. NESW.
What the? For my entire life, I thought East was on this side, not this side.
Well, you thought
East and
wrong.
west is not left and right. East
Yeah,
is
they
east.
are.
No, it's not.
I'm
What
just
if you're
talking about maps.
facing
I'm just
south?
talking about maps.
Maps aren't real. All right, let's move on. So you know where we're going now.
So confused.
Yeah, I can tell. Question.
Number 4.
What are you most looking forward to?
Water. The boat.
What about the boat?
Just being on the boat. Never been on a big boat.
But
Oh, Jet, baby, turn your face away from the microphone.
I was trying to say 1 second, but then I was too late.
Man, I think you got snot in the mic.
Okay.
Oh, my gosh. All right, Jet, what are you most looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to the water slide a lot.
The water slide. So
If they
on
have
our,
one,
on
or
our
the
cruise
pool,
ship, there
the
is a
pool.
water
I'm also
slide.
looking for the lobster tail, like the unlimited lobster tail night they usually have.
I don't think they have unlimited lobster tail. No,
Yeah,
they
I
have
think
they have
that's a-
unlimited like food on a
I
buffet,
think
but
that's a bullcrap lie.
it's not. I don't think it's lobster tail. Maybe, I don't know.
I hope so. I've never had lobster tail.
Okay. Well,
All right.
they will have a lot of food, but I don't know if lobster
food
tail will
is
be one
gonna
of the
be good,
options.
I bet.
I hope it's not. To be, well, I mean, for your case, I hope it is, but for my case,
Nope.
You're probably gonna eat steak. I'm guessing
they won't have steak. It's not.
tacos.
They have steak. They have steak.
You can go to like these fancy restaurants that are there and sit down and have a fancy meal, or you can go to the buffet that's included in your price that you've already
Purchase.
paid, and it's like easy foods to
buffet's
eat, nothing
still
real
good.
fancy.
If
It's
the
good.
buffet's
Yeah,
still
you'll
good.
like it.
It'd be
Okay.
like pizza. I'm guessing and stuff like that.
Lots of stuff, but probably not lobster tail or steak. Okay. Do you know? Oh, question.
Number 3.
Do you know what we have planned?
We're gonna get on the boat on Saturday.
Incorrect. On Sunday.
We're gonna go
Already
snorkeling.
wrong. And then we're gonna be on the boat and do like a tons of attractions on the boat. And then we're gonna stop in Mexico
Okay.
and then get
Aren't we
back
gonna
on the
go
boat.
snorkeling?
Well, you tell me. Do you think we're going snorkeling? What do you think we have planned? Do you guys know anything?
I think we are going snorkeling.
We're probably gonna sleep on the boat.
Okay.
We'll stop at Shell City.
No. Okay. There's a lot of stuff to do on the ship, but I'm not going to get too much into that here because that'll be something that you figure out what you like to do when we're on the ship. We'll spend 2 days at sea maybe 3 days before we get to Honduras. Honduras is the first place we go to after 2
Is
or
that
3
in
days.
Mexico?
I heard
No,
Honduras.
Honduras
is,
is a country, and
I heard
it's called
Hondu-
Honduras.
I
Is
heard.
it small? Like really small?
It's smaller than Mexico.
I heard Honduras is fun. Is the funnest.
I think Belize is going to be the most fun, but
I heard my aunt said most people think Honduras is
well, okay. So what you do when you get to each port of call, that's when you get off the boat, right?
Yes.
You have what they call an excursion, which is like this other thing you book or reserve to do while you're there. Now you can go do your own thing, but most people book excursions because you pay one cost and they take you there, and they usually pays for your transportation and whatever activity you're doing, and they bring you back to make sure you're back to the boat on time so they don't leave without you. Looking at the excursions, Jet, Belize looked the most fun to me, but in Honduras, our excursion is we are heading to a beach resort that has lots of fun activities for you guys to do on the beach, and it has like a buffet style lunch there too, so you can eat whatever you want and go play and just chill on the beach. Okay?
Oh,
That's day
okay.
1 on Honduras. Then we get back on the boat and we sail to Belize.
Okay.
In Belize, our excursion, we will be taking a quick hike through a jungle. Then we will be zip lining down to
zip lining. Okay,
another
Belize
location.
sounds funner.
And
Belize
then we
sounds
will be
funner.
riding in some tubes in the water through caves. It's called cave tubing.
Whoa, it's gonna be dolphins.
I doubt it.
I think the beach is funner than the tubes, but besides,
For real? Oh man, I can't wait to go cave tubing. That sounds so cool.
Oh, wait, you're going through water tubes?
You're sitting in an inner tube, floating on the water, in a cave, through a cave.
I mean, we're just sitting there looking at the cave, floating on water.
I guess you'll just have to wait to experience it yet. To me, it sounds way more fun than a beach, but I'm not much of
I
a
think the
just
beach
sit on the
is
beach
funner,
and do nothing type guy.
But besides, I like the zip lining and the jungle and like the Tarzan stuff.
Okay.
Seems funner.
I think we might even go to the beach at the end of this one too. I don't know, but
Well, then if we have what we have in Honduras, then in Elise we'll have even
Belize.
better because
are you doing that on purpose?
sing this person.
Keep
Okay, but
going.
anyway, it'll be better in Belize if we have already what we have in Honduras and more.
Okay. And then we get back
I'm
on
trying to explain something, but it's hard.
we get back on the ship and we sail to Cozumel, Mexico, where we will take another boat, a smaller boat called a catamaran, to a coral reef to go snorkeling next to,
I knew it.
and then another few hours at another beach.
Okay.
That'll be
Next
sand.
question.
Okay. After hearing all that, does that change your answer to question number 4, what you're most looking forward to?
Yeah, I choose C instead of B now. C's more of a reliable answer than B. I'm sorry, I took 2 tests today in school, so I'm just like... kinda
Okay,
like-
but does it change your answer for real to question number 4, where you said you were most looking forward to water?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Jet, what
there'll
about
be
you?
water in both.
I mean, I'm still really excited about the water slide, but zip lining too. And
Okay.
and snorkeling.
My guess is when it's all said and done, you will have liked the cave tubing the most.
No, that's not going to be true.
Okay.
I
We'll see.
It's not that... I mean, it's fun, but it's not as fun because you're literally just sitting on water looking at the cave.
Okay. If that's what your expectation is, I'm glad because it will exceed your expectations and you will
You could see a dolphin.
have a lot of fun.
You will be very wrong.
Okay. Question
Number 2.
How will you deal with no video games, internet, or data for an entire week?
Hold up. First of all, Kate will die. Me, I will be okay. I don't really play video games too much. You know me, not really my style.
Well, I'll be occupied with everything else. I'll be fine.
No, but you'll think about video games and be talking about
I won't be talking when I'm freaking snorkeling with dolphins in a cave underwater eating a lobster. In a cave.
I know, but like your life is mainly set to video games.
That's when I don't have anything else going on in my life.
Well,
That's when I do all my homework.
Honestly, I
don't
disagree,
have
Jet.
any
I think
practice.
he's on his phone way more than he's playing video games,
no, that is... Well,
from what I see.
When he's at home, no.
Okay. Well, maybe we actually won't bust our data plan this month for like the first
I
time.
wish we could like carry over gigs we don't use to next month.
That would be great if we had gigs we don't use.
Sometimes we have like 1 or 2 gigs. No, we always go over.
Yeah, we always go over, and it's always because of you. Because you're always on your phone. That's why I asked this question. Okay.
See, even at school though, like the only time I'm really on my phone a lot is when I'm on the bus because I get bored on the bus. And I told you today what I do when I'm bored on the bus.
I'm only bored on the... Well, I used to be bored on the bus when Rylan was on it, but I'm not that bored now because on my baseball team, there's 2 people that are from school, and one of the people that are from school sits on my bus.
See, but your bus ride isn't like 40 to 45 minutes. My bus ride's like 45 minutes.
No, it isn't.
I get home about 4:15. School ends at 3:30.
Your bus rides are 45 minutes?
Yes.
You're so lucky.
And back to the video game thing. Even at school, I play my video games when I'm on my phone.
You're playing games on your phone, though, right?
No, I'm on computers
Oh,
playing
okay.
video games.
Well, will your girlfriend, Raquel, or Jet, your best friend, Rylan, be upset they won't be able to get a hold of you for a week?
No, because, surprise, Rylan's going on a cruise too.
That's what I was about to ask. Do they have any spring break plans? So Rylan's also going on a cruise. Where's he going?
I totally forgot, but He's going on a cruise. That's all I know.
Oh, what about Raquel?
I didn't ask her. Yeah, I didn't see her today. She left for a track meet.
Okay.
What's a track meet?
Where you run around a track.
It's like a wrestling meet or football meet or lacrosse.
It's a
meet.
competition for runners.
Cooked meat.
Okay.
I'm gonna play tennis. Do they have like a tennis court there?
On the cruise ship?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Is it a basketball court? I mean, never mind.
Probably.
Not basketball court.
I think they have an ice skating rink even.
I heard about that. They do.
I've never been ice skating.
Same. I bet I suck at it.
Yeah, I'll probably fail and hurt myself.
All right, time for
Number 1.
where do you anticipate this trip ranking in your top vacations?
One. It seems like the most thing's gonna happen.
Number 1.
Over Disney Universal, over
Yeah.
what I call San Fran Grand Canyon because we went to San Francisco and the Grand Canyon.
Yeah. I think
Maybe.
so.
Over
Something
camping, over beach trips, over all that.
Yeah.
Maybe.
What about you?
I think as for family vacations, it will be behind San Fran Grand Canyon because I really like that one. And as for other vacations I've gone on, it won't be like Europe or anything, but it'll be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. Are you guys excited?
Europe?
Very.
Doesn't Europe have that big clock?
Big Ben?
It's the big clock with the big tower
You know,
clock.
Yeah, in London?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
That's one of the lesser exciting things to see in Europe. But yeah, I did see it.
Did everyone have an accent?
Well, all the Europeans did.
Did you come back with a little bit of an accent?
No.
The first thing you thought about going to
Pointless
Europe
trip.
is a huge clock.
Pointless trip, Dad. You didn't get an accent.
That wasn't my goal. Well, thank you to everybody for taking the time to listen. Please check out our Facebook page at facebook.com/521podcast or tweet us at 521podcast. Give us your opinions. Also, please take the time to give us a review on iTunes. We welcome all feedback. And please call us 469-607-521. That is 469-607-5861. Anything else before we leave, guys?
Love you!
No, stop. Okay, what's the next episode?
I don't know. We got a long... That's why we're announcing we're on break. We don't have to come up with one right now.
I got recess tomorrow.
No, I have recess every day.
Okay, but my recess is better.
No, it is very
All right, guys.
much.
Anything else to say about the podcast?
Love you!